Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time since we have shared anything. Since the proposal, obviously a lot has happened. And when I say that, like, a lot has happened. So, this is an update video. We'll kind of get into why Chris isn't sitting here next to me in a minute. So we're gonna go through kind of each month since our last video and why we haven't been posting. Yeah, so here we go. So even though we have a lot of serious-ish stuff to talk about, we have exciting updates on the wedding. Are you excited? Hold on, silly. You want to be held like a baby? She would not? Oh, okay, here we go. She was laying down and she would not move. Aw. So hi. Say, I'm gonna have a flower crown in the wedding. She's looking out the window. You don't get to see things from up here, do ya? So hi. Hi. Okay, so in December, obviously it's a fun time, it's Christmas time, yay. But it wasn't that great for me and my family, Chris included. Christian was actually in Puerto Rico trying out for the professional baseball team, as many of you might know. If you don't know, surprise, that's happening. So he was there, and I get a phone call from my father about my grandma. And also, for those of you who didn't know, she was undergoing chemo because she had lung cancer. And from the way I'm talking, you can probably guess what happened. So yeah, Christian was in Puerto Rico when I got that call that we needed to rush to Oregon and kind of be there for whatever lasts there were. So she ended up passing away the day before Christmas Eve. I think that's the right day. Honestly, they all blend together. I don't want to get into the details of it, but that's the gist of it. And obviously I just started this new job, as many of you guys know too. And so I was gone for like 3 weeks, and they were actually like super understanding, and I love the people that I work with. And I was able to come back to my job and keep working like kind of like nothing happened. We got back, like I went back to work as normal. And so the reason that he didn't go to Puerto Rico straight from Oregon was because the earthquakes in Puerto Rico were happening and it wasn't safe for him to get there. And then like the third week in January, the earthquakes kind of started like easing up. So he was able to fly out there and finally start training. And he didn't get offered a contract right on the spot like we initially anticipated. They said that they really liked him and they wanted him to continue training and get better before they signed him. So that was kind of where we were at for that. And that kind of like bleeds over into January, and Christian's gonna talk about that.
So a quick side note, if you didn't notice, I'm not with Nicole, and the reason why is with everything that's been going on with the coronavirus, I am pretty much stuck in Puerto Rico. We're only allowed to go outside between the hours of 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. We're only allowed to go out to groceries on certain days, so it's pretty strict lockdown right now up until April 12th, I believe. Unfortunately, stuff happened where I couldn't fly back. So for now, I'm stuck inside. We're not training, we're not doing anything. I'm doing stuff on my own. So hopefully we'll get moving sooner and get closer to a contract, which is the goal. So as for January though, not a lot happened. I was basically stuck at home until they gave me the call to come down here. They gave me the call, and 2 days later I'm here. I've had the opportunity to train with MLB pitchers like Jose Barrios, Derek Rodriguez, to name a few. A lot of really good players. They've all helped a lot of minor leaguers. Everyone that I train with plays professional baseball at some level. So it's been a lot of fun doing that. I owe a lot of my success to a lot of people here. So that basically sums up January.
So February was a pretty normal month, honestly, compared to all the other ones that we're talking about. I was just home working, and Christian was in Puerto Rico training, getting better, getting stronger, and it looked like things were really like taking off as far as baseball is concerned. It was like the weekend before Valentine's Day. I was able to fly out to see him and be a part of his baseball journey, thanks to a lot of people that gave us like the money, and people like who watched Harley for me. So yeah, that was awesome. We've thanked everybody by sending cards and stuff, but just thanking again, because we really appreciate everybody's help with that. It was a great trip. We had a lot of like serious conversations. So like we posted pictures on Facebook and stuff of all the fun. Like we went hiking. We actually just climbed like a bunch of stairs. We went to El Moro. That was really cool. Like I got to shop around a little bit and buy some new outfits, which my credit card bill is a little high because of that. But it was a good trip, all in all. And I left feeling more confident in me and him than I had before, which is crazy because I didn't think it could get any more like, secure, but it did. So that's honestly pretty much it for February.
So March was an interesting month. It started off actually a lot of fun. So my sister's birthday was on the 3rd of March, and she turned 21, so she wanted to spend it here in Puerto Rico. So she came down with her and her boyfriend, spent a couple days here, and my brother actually flew down to surprise her with his boyfriend for, I think it was 2 days he was here. They spent a couple days here together. It was really nice to have everybody around, because obviously I hadn't seen them since December, early January, so it had been a while. So I got to spend some time with them, which was really nice. My brother ended up leaving before my sister because he had work. And the day before my sister was supposed to leave, my dad had a heart attack. We basically started rushing. We got home. I was able to fly home. This was before the whole coronavirus stuff came out. But I was able to get home. He's okay. He's doing fine. I got there when he was in the hospital. He was there for, I believe, another day, and then came home. I was able to be with him for, I believe, a day or two while he was at home, and after that I took a flight to come right back here, start training again. I didn't really want to lose the progress, but at the same time I wanted to make sure he was okay. So I stayed long enough until I realized he was fine, he was in good hands. And as soon as I got here, the next day they started the lockdown. So I wasn't able to go home, unfortunately, but it was nice being able to see my family. Not a lot of update on the baseball end. We were supposed to start kind of fast tracking stuff to get signed sooner, but unfortunately this whole lockdown kind of prevented all that. So right now, that's what March is looking like.
All right. So clearly, different day. I tried some blue eyeshadow, and not sure if I like it or not, but I recently subscribed to Ipsy, and I'm just trying things out because I'm bored in quarantine, and I talk a lot. Okay, so updates on the wedding. Nothing is 100% solidified yet, but we're thinking that early March is gonna be our date. We have a Saturday in mind, but I don't want to give it away just yet until we have the exact date set in stone and have the deposit down. But we know for sure like our colors are gonna be blues, greens, maybe hints of yellows. I just want a lot of like spring and pastel colors. Okay, so the venue is Norfolk Botanical Gardens, and it is gorgeous. And then the caterer that we're gonna go with is Baker's Crust. We've been there twice and tried their food. They have a really good pie. Not that that's gonna be at the wedding, but it's good. So if you just ever want pie, go there. They have really good food. It's reasonably priced, which is important for us because we're trying to stay on a budget. It's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be to stay on budget. Like, I'm a very responsible shopper. I don't really like to buy something unless it's on sale. That's just like not how I shop. So it's almost frustrating in a way because the wedding industry like racks up prices, which understandably, I mean, why wouldn't they? People are gonna pay for it. It's their wedding. It's a one-day event. That's what everybody says. It's the one day of your life, just splurge. We'll probably make some more wedding update videos as everything goes on. We've actually been planning a lot since we've been in quarantine. Chris and I just kind of FaceTime each other and hash out details that way. And like the other day we were on a phone call with a vendor and I had him on Zoom on my laptop and then like the lady calling on my phone. So, and then he couldn't hear her very well, so I had to like repeat some stuff. It was just a mess, but we're making it work. I have this really, I left it downstairs, I would show you guys, but I have this really cute wedding planner book that my mom got me, and it's like a budget friendly wedding planner book. So it gives you tips and tricks on like how to cut things. Like I'm thinking of not having a bridal shower and just having my bachelorette party because again, that saves money in the long run. And we had an engagement party already and a lot of people came. So like, I don't see the need to have like another party like that. It just seems like a lot of money being dished out for like a party that we kind of already had. But yeah, if you guys have any specific questions that you want to know the answers to regarding the wedding, I'll leave them in the comments. Email them to us, text them to me, text them to Chris, and we're gonna make a wedding update video once everything is solidified and keep you guys in the loop. We're really excited about our cake. We just decided that the other day, and one of our family friends is gonna make it for us, and we're thinking like a blue marble kind of thing, but then there's gonna be a surprise on the cake, and I'm really excited for that, and I don't want anybody to know ahead of time. I just kind of want it to be like a surprise the day of. But yeah, that's really it. I appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking out this whole update video. I know it's been a lot of talking, not a lot of looking at interesting things other than our faces. Yeah. So see you next time.